Peace and love, family. Welcome back to the Hope, the HRPE, helping our people elevate. This is the channel where we uncover the stories the history tries to bury. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. To all my returning viewers, as I always say, welcome back, family. Now imagine fighting racism, winning a Supreme Court case, and then disappearing without a trace. This is the story of Lloyd Gaines, a young black man who took on the University of Missouri in 1938 and won. But just when his fight looked bright, he vanished. Nobody, no goodbye, no justice. Was it fair? Was it foul play? Or was the system striking back? Let's get into it. Peace and love.
On behalf of Akuno Sankofa Bay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, where you at? We're trying to help our people elevate. Hope. HOPE. We're giving them hope. We doing what we gotta do, you know. Every day, one step at a time, man. We gonna make it happen. Helping our people elevate. Yeah. Sometimes I practice focus, thought, and meditate. I'm trying to come with other ways to help our people elevate and seeking knowledge, make me levitate. The lifted mental state is what results from how we orchestrate. This for the family's sake. Let's self-reflect and self-evaluate. And every day, make sure the steps you take, you calculate. Receive a master's fate. I know I can't exist without the hate, but that's okay. I balance that with higher self today. Success is on this way, and after that, my flesh can pass away.
Born in 1911 in Mississippi, Lloyd Gaines was a determined student. His family later moved to St. Louis, Missouri, where he would graduate with honors from Lincoln University in 1935. He had a dream to become a lawyer, but in the Jim Crow South, even your dreams had to be white. So when Gaines applied to the University of Missouri Law School, the state's top legal institution, he was denied solely because of his race. At the time, Missouri had no law school for black students. Instead of admitting Gaines, the state offered to pay him to go to another law school out of state, but he refused. With the help of Thurgood Marshall and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, Lloyd Gaines sued the state in Gaines versus Canada, and in December 1938, the Supreme U.S. Court ruled in his favor. The court said, if Missouri provides legal education, it must provide it equally. This was a landmark win, one of the first major cracks in the wall of segregation. The pressure was on Missouri, either admit Gaines or build a whole new law school for black students. It was a moment in history. But then something happened. On March 19, 1939, just 3 months after his court victory, Lloyd Gaines disappeared. He left his boarding house in Chicago to buy stamps and never came back. He was never seen again. His mother never heard from him. His legal team was stunned. Thurgood Marshall believed something sinister had happened. Some thought he might have been kidnapped. Others whispered he had been lynched in secret. And still, others suggested he might have just run away from the pressure. But those who knew Gaines didn't buy the voluntary disappearance theory. He was passionate, he was close to his family, and he was on the verge of becoming one of the most important black legal minds in the nation. To this day, there is no confirmed explanation of what happened to Lloyd Gaines. Here are the theories. Some believe that white supremacists, infuriated by the Supreme Court's decision, eliminated him to halt integration. In the Jim Crow era, many lynchings were unreported, especially when the victim was seen to be a political threat. A few suggest that Gaines may have cracked under pressure and disappeared willingly, but again, there's no evidence for this, and it contradicts everything known about his character. The FBI opened up a file in the 1940s, but they closed it for a lack of evidence. His case remains unsolved even to this day. Though Lloyd Gaines never got to enter the law school he fought to integrate, his case laid the groundwork for the end of school segregation. Gaines versus Canada in 1938 was cited in Brown versus Board of Education in 1954, the ruling that finally struck down a separate but equal in public school education. Gaines' sacrifice became a foundation. In 2006, nearly 70 years later, the University of Missouri finally admitted Gaines to its law school and placed a plaque in his honor. But no monuments can replace a life stolen. Lloyd Gaines was 27 years old when he vanished, a student, a fighter, a symbol of justice. His disappearance is one of the greatest unsolved tragedies in American legal history. They thought his story would fade, but today we speak his name, we honor his courage, and we demand justice. Peace and love.